Hello everybody, I wanted to show you and talk to you about this coffee concentrate from Javvy. So this is actually getting kind of popular and trendy. I've seen this at some different events that I've been at, and I'm not really a morning coffee drinker, so I haven't tried it at the events. I'm more of an afternoon coffee drinker. And so I just got it in the mail and I just made my first coffee with it, and overall I'm highly impressed. So it's advertised as an instant coffee, and obviously typically we think of instant coffee being like a powder that you mix in your water, and they have a reputation of not being very yummy. So these things come in different flavors, and again, normal like ground instant coffee is just for a hot coffee. This you can do a hot or cold coffee. So I just did mine with a cold coffee. It says you can mix it into milk or water. I mixed mine into milk. It says you want to use 1 teaspoon of this for every 6 ounces of liquid. So because I am a type A person, I went ahead and I measured out literally 12 ounces of milk and 2 teaspoons of this. I think in the future, as I get more used to it, I can go ahead and just pour. But I wanted to have the right consistency just to be able to give it a fair review. And yeah, so overall, I liked it. I just did milk in this and I drank my whole thing. My husband prefers a little bit more of a sweeter coffee, so he said when he has it, he would go ahead and add an additional creamer to it. But of course you can add coffee creamer, you could add honey, you can add sugar, whatever your sweetener of choice is if you're not into a bitter coffee. But that being said, I won't drink just a black coffee. So this with the milk, it's somewhere in between like a sweet latte and a bitter Americano or just black coffee, because I wouldn't drink just a black coffee, but I did just go ahead and drink this. It says per serving, you're going to get 600 milligrams of caffeine. So 1 teaspoon is 1 serving. Of course, I just did 2 teaspoons in my 12 ounces of milk, so it's 120 milligrams of caffeine. Let's see if there's anything else noteworthy. It says keep refrigerated after opening for best results. Use within 10 weeks of opening. It does, here's the nutrition information. It is 0 calories. So if you're having it with water, you'd have a 0-calorie drink. Of course, milk is going to add your calories to it. So yeah, I had the iced vanilla cream drizzle flavor. Normally I would get a vanilla coffee, so that's why I went ahead and tried this one. And also it was super quick. You didn't have to brew a coffee. You didn't have to think in advance to make a cold brew. I literally, like I said, poured the milk, poured this in it, and stirred it, and there you had it. So it would be very good for busy mornings, or if you're running out of the house with your little one, if you're a busy mom. Just super convenient. And like I said, go ahead and add your sweetener to it if you did want something a little sweeter, but overall I'm very happy with it.